We're going to start by working on stretching this area. The concern is that so many of us sit for so many hours per day for months and years that we're in this posture like that for hours and hours a day. This area gets more and more hunched. So we really want to work to try to open this area up. So the first stretch is we're just going to reach our hands forward and we're just going to stretch this area out. And that will probably feel great for a lot of us. Again, for most of the stretches here, we just want to hold them about 5-10 seconds. I'm just rounding forward through just to get some of that stretch in that area in my shoulder blades and scapula. Then I'm going to come back into the opposite. This is the most important type of stretch because it's really working on opening up the chest and really working on strengthening some of those interscapular muscles, those muscles between our shoulder blades. So the first one with this is that we're going to go straight back with our shoulders. So we're bringing our shoulders and we're going straight back like this. So I'm going to go straight back. I'm going to hold this position here for about 5 or 10 seconds. I'm really squeezing in between the shoulder blades. That is the key for this. So I'm going to hold this. I'm going to hold this again about 5 or 10 seconds. Ah, it feels so good. Now I'm going to work on doing the opposite again. I'm going to go forward this way. I'm going to round, and I'm just going to work on stretching that. Again, I'm holding this here for about 5 or 10 seconds or so. And I'm going to go back again. My shoulders are coming straight back like this, just going straight back. Oh, it feels so good. Try to keep your chin a little bit back. Don't let yourself do this. Just try to keep yourself nice and upright here. Again, I'm holding that about 5 or 10 seconds. Then we're going to work on some of those lower muscles through here, those lower interscapular muscles, super important. So with this, we're going to focus in our mind on bringing our shoulder blades not just back, but actually down. So I'm trying to make a bit of a W. So it looks something like this. I'm just pulling down and back like this. You can also do it if you sort of put your hands on your hips, sort of thumbs in the back, and just pull the shoulder blades back like that. That accomplishes something very similar. So whichever works best for you, either pulling back like this or just taking your shoulders and pulling it back. And again, I'm squeezing that through here. I really want to focus on bringing these diagonally down. And we're going to do that about 5 or 10 seconds. We're going to rest about a second. I'm going to shake it out there. Feels awesome. And then I'm just going to pull that down again. For all these, we want to aim for 2 to 3 repetitions of that, 2 to 3 sets. Again, holding it about 5 or 10 seconds. Awesome. The next one we are going to do is reach to the sky. So this one's just a great, just general stretch for that whole upper back area plus neck. So literally, we're just going to reach as high as we can. You can either interlace your hands. Hopefully you can see this like this. And you're just reaching up like this. Oh, it feels so good. Or you can keep your hands separated, whatever works best for you. And literally, we're just reaching up as high as we can. Just want to relax our neck. Oh, that feels so good. And you're just reaching up as high as you can. Just going to stretch that whole mid-back area, neck area. And again, we're going to hold that about 5 or 10 seconds or so. And we're just going to stretch that out. Move your body around a little bit. Just let it loosen up. Wait a couple seconds. And then just repeat that one more time. Again, either hands interlaced pushing up, or else hands straight out just like that, separated, whatever works better for you. Again, we're going to hold that about 5 or 10 seconds. That feels awesome. You're going to love this, and then just let that go. The next area we are going to focus on is a pec stretch, chest stretch, pectoral stretch. So a really simple stretch for this is we put our hand on the wall just like this. Want my hand slightly above my shoulder area. So my hand is like this. On this side, my hand is like this. And then keeping your arm nice and straight, I'm just going to rotate forward. So I'm just rotating this shoulder forward. If my hand was on the wall, it would look like this. I'd be rotating forward through here. So I keep this shoulder back as this tries to go forward. So the pec runs from your chest, inserts into your humerus here. So we want to separate the origin here from the insertion here. So again, we're going like this. My arm's on the wall. I'm like this, and I'm rotating forward with my hips. And I'm keeping my shoulder back. And I want to hold that stretch there about 10 seconds or so. You should be able to feel it pulling through here. You also might feel it pulling through some of the biceps through here. Then I'm switching sides. So again, I'm going to go on the opposite side here. This is back. It's above my shoulder height, and I'm rotating forward like this. And again, I'm going to hold this about 5 or 10 seconds on that side. The last one we are going to do is called wall angels. This is a fantastic stretch, really opening up exercise for that whole mid-back area, upper back, shoulders, and chest. So with this, we stand at a wall. Ideally, you want your feet about that far from the wall. So that's about 3 or 4 inches from the wall. We are going to lean back against the wall. Perfect scenario is that you tuck your pelvis slightly down. So there is such a thing as a pelvic tilt. There's a forward or anterior pelvic tilt, which kind of makes your butt stick out. And then there is a posterior or sort of a tucking under. So with this one, we want to tuck our pelvis under just to flatten out that lower back. So again, I'm standing with my feet that far from the wall, about 3 or 4 inches there. I'm going to just tuck my pelvis down slightly just to flatten that lower back curve slightly. I'm going to bring my head back slightly into retraction, just like I just previously showed you, so that chin tuck, neck retraction. I bring my arms up here so that they're relatively sort of horizontal, and then I just drag my arms up the wall just nice and slowly like this. We want to go ideally about 3 or 4 seconds up the wall, and then about 3 or 4 seconds down the wall, just nice and slowly. Perfect scenario is that your elbows and your wrists touch the wall the entire time as you go up. Some of you will find this relatively easy. Some of you will find this incredibly difficult. If you spend a lot of time sitting all day and you collapse through here and the shoulders come forward, opening up completely like this will be difficult. That is okay. Start nice and slowly. It does not have to be perfect. It will take time to gradually change this over time. My arms come out like this and I just gradually raise it up the wall. You can go as high as you comfortably can, and then you just come down again. Again, we're gonna do that nice and slowly. We're not forcing any of this. If it's difficult, do not force it. It is not meant to be painful. We want to aim for 4 to 5 repetitions of this. If there's any questions you have about any of these exercises, please feel free to ask in the comments section. If there's anybody you think would benefit from these exercises, please feel free to share this video with them. Have a great day.